Hi everyone, it's time for Fan Mail Friday, Thanksgiving edition. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday and are celebrating with your family and your friends. And gosh, it's Fan Mail Friday on Black Friday. I hope you're enjoying our sale. 25% off our entire site is happening through Tuesday, December 3rd. So that's a lot of fun. And let me just go through some of the amazing things that have come in to our office this week, as well as things that I received at Create as fan mail that I want to share with all of you. And so I've gotten one box down. I've got about 8 more to go. So there's fan mail for quite some time. So if you don't see your fan mail from Create in this episode, it will be forthcoming. All right, let's kick things off with Diane's card. And Diane, this is so beautiful, and I love how you've used the mini frames to create this card. But what I found really remarkable is, if you'll see this letter that she wrote that has this embossed edge on the whole thing. And I was reading through this, and I love that we have so much in common, Diane. And then I couldn't believe that. I think it says that this is your 83rd card since you began crafting in September. Now, that's amazing. And I love that your daughter's a graphic designer. And I just think that the whole thing is, it's just wonderful. And the fact that you took the time to write me this letter says it all about our Facebook Live during Create, about writing letters to people and letting them know that you're thinking of them. And thank you for this. She has a request of the Starburst dies, which I saw on your envelope that they are on. See, it says on the back, yippee, I can get the Starburst dies on your website. So that request is granted. And then the leather tooling embossing folders and the fern dies. Okay, the fern dies are back on our website. And then what kind of sandpaper do you use for sanding? Well, I use a little sanding block. It's very similar to the grit of an emery board. And I like that, for your fingernails, because it's not too coarse and it does take the paper off quite easily. All right, so nice to hear from you. All right, Miss Deborah, look at this beautiful gatefold card with happy 25th anniversary. That's so fun. And here's what's really neat on the back. There's the little die that holds the card together on the front is used on the back to hold her pretty note. And I've reached the end of an incredible 25th year. And I think that is so beautiful. We've all reached it, and thanks for being with me all year and all this time. It's been quite the celebration. All right, now next I have a beautiful slider card from Sandy. It says hello and hugs to you, and she's from the Friends Who Love Anna Griffin Facebook group, and she's been following since the late 90s, and she thinks our products get better all the time. I love it. Okay, and you're on a strict budget, I get it, but I'm glad that you watched everything from Create on Facebook. It was a fabulous time, and you are so great for watching and playing along with all of us. Okay, now this card is from Elaine. Look, so pretty. Gorgeous Thanksgiving card with all those lacy layers. And what's pretty about it is there's a blessing on the inside. And you may never meet me in person, she says. But I sure hope so. And thank you for your blessings. And yes, Elaine, I definitely, we should just get together. Don't you think? Maybe we can. All right, now what's so fun about seeing Karen every year at Create is that she has invited me to her Christmas party pretty much every year, and one year I'm going to show up. But look, this is her invitation this year, and it's a slider card with the slider dies, beautifully done. And Lou, when I show up at your house, you're just going to be laughing. I know you are. My RSVP this year is no, but I just so appreciate being invited. You have no idea. Love being included. So thank you so much, and that's well done year after year. And oh, now this is fun. This an anniversary card came at Create, and love Kim and Irene. Beautiful easel card, and it had this beautiful necklace inside that, look at that, with all the beads and the charms. That is so pretty, and pink, and you know, my favorite color, obviously. Irene made it, and that's just very kind of you. So thank you so much. I should wear it. It goes with my blouse. Okay, now I have a really pretty card from Yukari, and what's so fun about getting this card, and you see with the black toile, so pretty, and all the lacy dies, she's thanking us for Create 5, which I think is really funny that you would make me a card and thank me for something that you came to, but you're welcome. Sure was fun to see you and meet Ken. And I just love your sweet little note on the inside that matches everything in the little pocket. You are a dear, sweet woman. And I just adore your thoughts and your well wishes for me and my family. It means the world. So thank you. All right. Now, oh, this is fun. Now, this card is from Sherry. And well, it's a pop-up card, a swivel and pop card, and watch, it's really fun, okay? Merry Christmas, Sherry Woody, Naira, and Hakuna. Now, Naira, I'm guessing, Hakuna, one or the other. But look, there's more. There's lots more. And it's so fun because Sherry made 60 swivel and pop cards and sent me the Christmas. Look at these dogs. They have 3 vehicles. They have a golf cart, a bicycle, and a scooter. They sure do get around. And how fun. And I love that you have a bird and that you sent it to me. I know it's tiring to make 60 cards for people, but I know your friends and family are going to be thrilled, just like I was when I saw that. And I just felt like you were right here with me, so thank you. I got a card from Robin, but it's addressed to Georgie and Duke. So cute. Look at that. Just adorable kitty cats in the middle. Dear Anna, Georgie, and Duke, meow, wishing you a season full of love, light, and laughter. Robin Graham. Thank you, Miss Robin. The kitties say thank you, too. Let's see, let's go to the middle. This is really fun because there are lots of presents and 2 mysteries that need to be solved. Okay, Miss Laura gave me this beautiful tiara. Okay, and she gave me bobby pins to pin it on my head. And let me just put it on for you. I just think that's so pretty. Oh, okay. Now, that was really fun. And then Diane, oh my goodness, Diane, such a sweet little card. Let me show you the little card. And inside this present was for my 25th anniversary, was one of her mother's sterling silver spoons. Now, I think that is so beautiful, and I actually have a small collection of commemorative antique spoons, which is really strange. I don't know that you would know that, but then it's just so kind that you would give me something of your mother's, and you know, it made me weep. So I just want to say thanks, and yay. Okay, all right. Now this is cute. So this is from Stacy, and Stacy has a little sweet note, and so pretty. She's getting a head start on her pink cards, but look at this. This entire note is about her Skype call with us on November the 5th, and Stacy, thank you for being part of it. That was really, really nice. And I'm glad that you have had, she said it was the highlight of her year. Well, that's exciting. And look at this little present. It's a little jewelry box, a trinket box. So pretty, porcelain trinket box. And it goes so beautifully with your card and your gorgeous sentiments on the inside. So I'll show you this up close so that everybody can see those in the pictures. Okay, so one little mystery. I'm sure I told you last fan mail that some of the cards got separated from the gifts because everything got packed up from the hotel and whatever room I was in, and these beautiful things got separated. So for the person who gave me this beautiful, it's a little fan on the top of the box. It was wrapped in our Grace paper. It's full of macaroons, which are going right in my belly. Just kidding. I might have one as my present to myself. Well, thank you for thinking of all of us here at Anna Griffin. That's a really generous, lovely, lovely present. I got some flowers from Kathy and some chocolate with that. And then we got cookies from Michelle and Deborah. And then I got this. Look at this. This is another beautiful thing that was separated from its card and owner. But what this scarf is so fun because if you know our travel card toppers, you recognize some of the artwork on this beautiful scarf. And I was like, oh, wow. Like I totally know what you were thinking when you decided to give this to me, and I just adore it. So you have to comment on the blog and let me know who you are and how thoughtful you are, so that I can send you a thank you note. So I got a lot of thank you notes to write. Better get busy. Okay, now this card, this actually, okay, oh no, this came with the cheese. Okay, so this is from Michelle, and so cute, okay, and Michelle, we did get the cheese, and we have an entire refrigerator of it, and you are so dear. She sent it to us last year too after Create, and she's thanking us for such a wonderful event, and she says that I keep trying to top it, and she says, if we do the same thing every year, we'll all still come. Thanks for relieving the pressure. I appreciate it. That's a lot of fun. Okay, now, and then I just got this card today from Sabrina, and she is crafting up a storm with her Thanksgiving squirrel and all of our embossing folders. So cute. And she wishes me and all of us many Thanksgiving blessings. Love that. Okay, now, yes, Jeannie, I got your card. I don't know if this is the one that you wanted to know came in time. No, because this one's got big postage on it. Okay, Jeannie might have a really great way to send in cards, but we'll have to see. Look, does this look familiar, anybody? Guess what? Jeannie is now, it's blank. I can send it around if I want to. She's still recovering from Create. Best time of her life. And she loved this week's tutorial. And she goes, I didn't understand when you had time to do this video. Well, we did it last Tuesday. And I've come to the conclusion that you secretly have a twin and that you divide and conquer to get everything done. Oh, and so in the new year, Jeannie is going to be making all of the tutorial video projects so that she doesn't have to make decisions. She's just going to follow along and do that. And I think your addition of the border to the project and the extra little lacy thing too makes it even better than the project I made. So there you go. You're going to be surprised. I'm going to skip to it because I can see it. Anita did the same thing. Ta-da! Look at that. Anita and Jeannie, you should have gotten together and crafted over Skype or all those things that you guys like to use. And Anita, she writes that she loved the Thankfulness card toppers, and it was raining all day, and she went into her garage where all her Anna Griffin Museum lives. And she used all of them up to make 9 of the same card because she loves them so much, and all of her friends are going to get them. And they're going to be, because she's thankful for them. And I just think that's wonderful. And then, she gives the card, and then the friend says, who is Anna Griffin? And then I go into my commercial telling them who you are and where your wonderful products are on HSN. I love it. Anita, you just go right ahead and have a commercial all about me and how we know each other. That just sounds like so much fun. And this card, this is so pretty. This is, look at the little lacy concentric die in the middle of the note. This is from Hoppy and for my wonderful friend. And it's a letter about coming to create and how touched she was and how much fun she's about to have on our crafts team and all those things. So you're very dear to send me a note. I mean, my goodness. All right, now I have Sandy. Sandy's been hard at work with her gingerbread house dies. Look at that glitter and foil, and there's Santa. He's actually coming down the chimney, and there's gingerbread men at the base of the house. So, so cute. And it's her first time sending a card, her first easel card, her first gingerbread house card, and thank you for creating this die. Happy anniversary. Sandy, thank you so much. There's a lot of firsts in here, which is really kind of fun, and I think I've neglected to tell you those, but I know when we started, Diane, that was her first. And this, okay, now this is definitely not a first, but this is fun. This is from Mary Beth. It says Versace meets Anna Griffin. I love it. Miss Mary Beth, you are just so kind, and your letter means so much to me. And again, I didn't realize at the time when we were talking on the Facebook Live about how important it was to write each other letters, that so many of you would hear that message and then in turn write to me, and I hope you're writing to others too. And thank you for sharing your story about your mother and your family with me. And I just like, I can't quite get enough information right now in my life, and I just appreciate you connecting with me in such a way. And thank you for all of that, my dear sweet daddy, and your mama, and Yukari's daddy, and her father-in-law, and Karen Tierney's mother-in-law, and it just goes on and on. We're all just connected in such a way that through this crafting and through these cards, and thank you so much for your kind words and your support. Speaking of kind words, look at this pie. Okay, this is from Terrence and John, and my pie came off, my crust came off, but it's so fun. It even has a little warmth in the top, and there's a blessing for Thanksgiving and a history lesson of November 1621, when the newly arrived pilgrims and the Wampanoag, oh dear, Indians gathered at what's called Plymouth for autumn harvest celebration in an event regarded as America's first Thanksgiving. All right, I'm sure you're yelling at me right now, Terrence and John, about how to pronounce that name. Just sound it out for me, okay? All right. Now, this is from Dale, and this is so pretty. I love the color combination. I love all our beautiful fall foliage and the Dresden and the feathers and the ribbon, and that was just so beautiful. I don't know how you had time. You just got home from Create. How do you send me a card? Or maybe did you make it in the craft room? Oh, okay. Now, this is from Marcy. Look at this. This is so pretty. The envelope is beautiful. The card is beautiful. We rise by lifting others. Look, in every woman there's a queen, and it even gets prettier in the back. And Marcy, she just wrote me the nicest letter, and it was so fun she watched all of the amazing Facebook Lives and discussing the royal crafting family. Oh, and so she's writing to me. You're just so cute. So she's a retired letter carrier for the post office, and I enjoy a pastime that uses the post office, and I'm a retired letter carrier. And there's an amusing story of my oldest daughter in her freshman year in high school, and she was asked to comprise a sentence describing what your parent does for work in Spanish. And she wrote, "My mother walks the streets." I love it. Marcy, thank you for the laugh. Thank you. Everybody's laughing, I'm sure, with me. And thank you for carrying all those letters and all this mail for all those years. And isn't it fun that you're doing that? You're sending me a beautiful thing that you made. She saw she's never going to send a blank envelope, and she loves dressing up her envelopes. And so, Miss Marcy, there's more to her letter, but that was a fun highlight. Okay, now let's see. Oh, this is fun. I mean, they're all so fun, but this is from Teresa, and just look closely at that acorn. Look at all that fun stuff, and the tree, and the squirrels. And oh, here's my letter. And look at this. This is a pun. You are nothing but the best. And you spelled it with our Anna's alphabets. And there's a 15-page little note here on our stationery, which I think is so great. She wants to come to Create, and she sent a Halloween house card recently, and she was telling me how she made it. And then she's giving me advice about preventative things for dementia, which is apparently a refined coconut oil, cold processed refined coconut oil. Going right out to get that. And she has a whole lot of product requests in here. So I will work on all of those very diligently, and your cute card is going to go in our pictures. Okay. Now, this is from Mary. Mary, that's so pretty. I love the pinks and the red, and I like the way that just comes right down the middle. You are so, so talented. Sending you my sincere thanks. All the way from New Jersey. And this one I know came from Create, because look how cute. So this is it's from Sharon and Deb, and she was writing to. They're writing to me about Deb's treatments, and Deb actually told me at Create about how that was going, and what she had told her doctor she had to get there to Create. And you guys are just amazing. Our event was filled with warriors and people that just rise to the occasion. They, against all odds, we were all there together. It was just such an incredible thing. And so I just want to say that I'm thinking about you, and we all are. So, okay, let's keep going. This is a first, and it is, I'll show you, it's from Peggy. And it's the first time she used the jacket die and the fern dies, and they're her two favorite die sets. And she loves all the holiday card stock, and she wants a whole bunch of greens. Everybody send Peggy your greens that you don't want. But I'll work on that. She's from Kansas. And then, I have, last but not least, I want to share with you something I thought was really interesting. And this came from our friend Richard. And look, it's a letter, a beautiful letter. And what's important about it is that it talks all about the fact that we will not see or hear from Richard until after the Epiphany. And because there is so much decorating, there are so many parties, there are his holiday season for his house and the salon, there are all these amazing things to prepare for, and I was getting excited. I'm thinking I'm getting invited. Richard, I don't see my invitation, but I do see a beautiful wish for the holidays, and he says, as Arnold Schwarzenegger says, I'll be back. I love it. Okay, so no cards from Richard for just a little while, but I hope you'll send us some pictures of all your parties and your beautiful house. Okay, that's it for this week. I've got boxes and boxes for more fan mail to come, and thank you all for your creativity. Thank you for your well wishes. Happy Thanksgiving, happy shopping, and happy holidays, everyone.